Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Star Salvage mod. We are back here at our little temporary base of operations. We've brought our CV back. I've come down in this little guy. And before we get started today on improving our CV, I want to get something fairly important done. Just fairly important. It's not the most important thing in the world, but it is kind of important. We've been having a little bit of a food issue. Not like terrible. I've got, some emergency rations if I need them. But consistently getting food has been a bit of an issue. Now, if you recall, last episode, we came through and we got ourselves a whole bunch of nutrient solution. I'm going to grab half of it. I don't think I'm going to go through nearly that much. I'm going to grab, a bit of that plant fiber as well. What else do I have that might I don't think I've got much of anything because almost every. Oh, hey, look, actually, I have some sprouts already. I got corn. All right, I kind of forgot about these, I'll admit. So I've got a honey plant. I got the honey. I've got 5 of the fruit. That's neat. Corn. I got some pumpkins. The blue pepper are kind of worthless. I might get rid of those. It's a good thing I checked because I was about to start using up some of the stuff that we have in here in this fridge we've kind of confiscated. But that's not too shabby. All right, so there's still a few things that we don't have, which we should probably grab while we have the chance, like the big alien flower. This produces buds. Let's go ahead and have one of those made. I don't think I had any mushrooms. Let's go ahead and do that, even though I don't particularly need them. I kind of wish I had spice, but I don't. We need 6 plant fibers for a fiber plant. Now, is there any point in me making a fiber plant? Probably not, but I think I'm going to make one anyway just so I have some around. Do I want to bother with the plant protein? Probably not, because the vegetables can be converted into it. We don't necessarily need more of the pumpkin sprouts than we currently have, so I guess we can hold off on that. Herbal leaves. Herbal leaves. What do we got in the line of that? Apparently nothing. Interesting. I thought we would have had some of that. Alright, well, I guess, for now, let's go ahead and grab that, and where did my other thing go? There you are. Although, the fact that it's going into the wrong spot. Alright, let's... I'm gonna need, like, 2 of those. Probably all the corn, all the pumpkins. Actually, maybe I should make more pumpkins. Grab the honey. Yeah, let's go ahead and make one more batch of the pumpkins. There is, if I'm going to be needing them for both vegetables and the plant protein that can come from them, I'm probably going to want a few extras. We have plenty of space at the moment, so I don't see any point in not going ahead and... Dang it. Alright, hang on. You guys there. Onto me. There we are. Alright. Now, obviously, a CV is not the best thing to be growing plants on. However, we don't have a proper base yet, and are not likely to before leaving this starter planet, so... Ain't happening. Alright, let's go ahead and... The one thing is that this isn't sealed yet, so we might run into problems. You know what? We're going to run into problems with it being... There we go. Alright. Let's just put the plants here for the moment. I didn't think it entirely through, I'll admit. I don't want to lose plants to radiation, so until this is a sealed environment, let's not do that. However, in the interest of getting this to be a sealed environment, we could probably get started on that process. There, I have one hardened block. Really? That's concrete. That's a regular steel block. Oh, okay, there we go. We have some more hardened steel there. Let's do that. I thought I had more. I just wasn't 100% certain. So, what I'm thinking here is... Actually, I can use the drone, because I'm not a total dummy. If we bring this section out just a little bit, we should be alright. So what I'm thinking of doing is being like this. If we put you like that, yeah, that should work. Maybe? Question mark? And we can use the control right click to just grab that. And just like that, that works. Alright, so I also want to grab... Where is that thing? It's not there. It's going to be like down here, isn't it? Yeah, there you are. The hangar doors. And we want to go up to the 7x5. There we go. And I think that might actually count as sealed now. Oh, minus this, of course, because we don't have that stuff in place. Let's go ahead and put this block there, then. We'll put that one there. And this area is now secure-ish, kinda. I would like to separate the hangar bay from the grow bay. I would need to do that along this line. And I also kind of want to clean up the back end here a little bit. Make it not quite so terrible looking. Come on, there we go. Do. Should I? You know, I'm kind of feeling like doing this. Yeah. At least that far. Not there. There we go. I'm not sure what to do in that spot, but let's get these two done. Those will be fairly simple. I could probably do that. Yeah, that looks good enough. And then we've got this, and I'm going to be one block short no matter what. But let's see, we need... What would that be? What, indeed, would that be? That is a good question. Would that be like this, maybe? That might be like that, maybe. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, we're one block short, but all told, not too bad. I'm kind of feeling I want to cut this down and make it, you know, ramp up, maybe. Oh, what's that noise? Interesting. It's too bad that there is not a 7 wide that was one shorter, because then it would fit into this hole perfect. But, oh well, you kind of got to deal with whatever you got to deal with. Now, for this area here, I think I know what I might be able to do here. I have an idea. Retrieve. Let's start with this. I really don't need those bits in the places that they are in. And because this is, this particular mod pack, the blocks actually count towards CPU, so pulling out unnecessary ones are probably a good plan. Me words speak good. Alright. So, now we want this. Alright, let's do like the halves. Kind of like the halves. Do that. Do that. We're gonna do that and that. And you'll understand why in a moment. We'll do that. Alright. Shouldn't need any more of these. I am, however, gonna want a ventilator. And we're gonna want a half. Bam! That way, this will get both rooms. And we will be able to do something fairly simple like... Do I want an armored door? Or do I want a regular door? I feel like I just kind of want a regular door, you know? Yeah, this door's fine. But if I do a armored door... Armored door... maybe. Can I go armored door centered? I think that might actually work a little bit better. Yeah, let's do that. And you are, yes, you have the little blue line. I like that a little bit better. And I think it still counts, because it's more than halfway through, so... Yeah, I like that just a little tiny bit better. Alright, how is our CPU looking, by the by? It's up there. Alright, so now those are sealed. However, I don't think I have any O2 tanks, do I? I do not. We do need to get that put in place. We did grab several. We have 4. We grabbed several from the abandoned outpost last episode. So let's go ahead and get some of these in place. We're just going to kind of go ahead and be like 1, 2, 3, 4. CPU is still not great, but hey, look at this. We've got all kinds of O2 space now. This means that once we get everything finished being sealed, we will be able to do all kinds of fun stuff with that. There we go, 60. There we go, 39% of 4 tier 2 tanks. That should last us a while. Alright, we've got fuel tanks. I could always put a couple more in. I'm going to hold off on that, though. Our generators are only just enough. We're really going to want to upgrade those to the actual tier 1 generators. I'm just not ready to do it this exact second. Oh, hello. I'll probably have to do something about that. Alright, here we go. Here is our next challenge. Alright, so we should have a whole bunch of these heavy windows. Now, what am I doing? Let's see. We've got this. That definitely looks like it's good for these corners. We're probably just going to want... Alright. I don't know why... Okay, there we go. It's showing up now. We're just going to want regular old for that. We'll probably put one there and there. Now the question becomes, what do we do here? What do we do here? Ooh. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I kind of like that. I dig it. And look at this. We're now sealed. Of course, we still want one of these. We will go with the thin variant. It will just kind of sit above the door. All good. And we have our nice little cockpit. We're no longer exposed to space. Beautiful. Alright, so we've got... Well, we don't have a ventilator in here. But it is sealed. This is all right here. We could probably start planting those seeds now. We should probably put a ventilator down here somewhere. Like here, where this block is probably the best bet. Because that way we'll get both rooms. Unless I want to put it up there. Yeah, I kind of like up there a little better. Alright. Let's... retrieve block, steal block, boop, like that. Excellent. We will grab one of the ventilators. There we go. Awesome. What else? That is obviously our spot for the warp core, with a little bit of space to either side. How are we doing here? Turn my lights off. Yeah, we still got plenty of interior lights here. That's all good. Obviously, I'm going to make this kind of... I think maybe this will be our little living area, or maybe... Let's pick up some of these consoles. Yeah, we could always make this kind of a tech area, a little more techy area. Like, we can put our constructors down here. We'll also kind of put in some of our other deco blocks, things of that nature. Because ultimately, I am going to want to put a ramp in there. That's going to be important. I think I'll end up making this whole area, you know, a more storage-oriented area as we get moving along. Let's see. We need whichever one of these. Yeah, here we go. All right. Let's unplug. And let's start putting down some of these plants. Alright, so let's see. We want a couple of buds. Putting down a couple of these guys isn't bad either. What do I want in the middle? Let's grab the corn for here. In fact, let's just go ahead and round that out with the corn. Because the corn goes back down when you pick it. So, but the fruit and the buds don't. So it might be hard to get to this one if it weren't for the fact that these other two sides will be able to access it. So that's good. We're definitely going to want this, but what else do we... Let's see. All right, let's put this in the center. I'll put that one to the one side. Why I have that out, I don't know. What am I hitting? What button am I going for? The honey plant. I guess we can go ahead and put those down there. I'm going to grab one mushroom. I'm not going to do two. I'll put one there. And then when we get access to spice, I'll put spice there. And I think that'll be good. I don't have access to the pentaxid plants yet. We might need to reorganize things once I've got access to it. But let's see. So we need the fruit, the buds, the vegetables, and spice in order to make these ration packs. The corn, the reason I have so much of that is because I can make ethanol from it, which can provide us with a power source. The mushrooms and the natural sweetener are not so important, but we can use them for a couple of things, so it's not like they're worthless or anything, they're just lower priority. So we're going to need a couple of spice. The spice must flow. So let's take a quick look here. Agri-station. Alright, there is an agri-station. Let's go buy some, Wait, do I have money? Yes, I have plenty of money. Alright. Couldn't remember. Let's... east. I want east, not west. There we go. Alright, let's go to the agri-station. Pick up a couple of spice plants. And that'll be good for our little onboard garden. Agri-station. That guy right over there. Alright, so what else do we need to do? Obviously, we still want to put on more of our thrusters. I've got the one. I could flat out just put... Well, yeah, but I kind of want to do two at a time, because if I do one, it's going to be my braking thrust. Because that's kind of hard to get to once I put the downward in. Hello? There we go. Hooray for game optimization, right? Oof, come on. Don't give me such a hard time. Oop, there we go, okay. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, agri-station. Is that the door? That is not the door. Is this a door? That's the door. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, agri-station, you should have spice. 2 spice, please. We're all good there. What do you got? Wow, okay. Okay, not too bad there. Alright. So we got our spice. We should be able to just fly back now. Zoomy zoom zoom. And a boom boom. Just shake your butt. Alright. So that's the spice. The spice must flow. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the crops we're going to need until we have access to the pentaxid crops. Which we might actually be able to get the lowest tier 1. You wouldn't be able to get the higher tier ones anyway, because that requires Erestrum gel. And unlike Project Eden, they don't produce radiation. So we shouldn't have any problems just sticking them in with the other stuff. Maybe. It is the kind of thing that I would prefer to wait till I have a proper base for, but Alright, so we got those. Let's get these guys down, and these shrink when they are picked up too. So we shouldn't have any problems getting to the pumpkins in the middle. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Alright, we've got some deco, furnishing things. There are just a couple of little guys I want to throw in here. Actually, I think it's really just the one. I'm going to throw this next to the shower. I want a bed. I happen to like the look of that bunk bed. Because since we're in single player, we can theoretically sleep. In theory. Okay. We're not too bad. There's still a few things I kind of want to do. But for the moment, I don't feel the incredible need to deal with them. Now, I kind of want to go see why I marked that junk storage, because I'm going to be honest, I don't remember. And of course, there's always that warp drive way over there. I'm not too sure about that, though. I know that some of these junk storages have these large engines in them. And it's possible I marked it for that reason. I feel like it's more likely that it was a possible, like... I might have pulled one of these engines out of there. I gotta be honest, I don't remember. And flying this thing around without a radar is kinda risky. Like right now, that Xerox thing might start shooting at me whenever. Because I don't know where it is. Alright, let's just kinda up on down here. Not down, because I don't have that ramp yet. I gotta focus on getting that ramp, too. Zoom, 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 right on through. Oh, you know what else might be a good idea? Let me open you up. And I believe I took some ramps. These guys, the shutter... Nope, those are shutter doors, not ramps. They don't do the diagonal thing. Oh well, it was a thought. Okay, let's just pop on down and see what this is. Oh yeah, I cleaned this out already. This was that one. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, so I think we're pretty good for an episode here. I mean, yes, pretty much all we did was work on the ship, but hey, you know, working on the ship is kind of important. We've got the entire interior of the ship is now sealed, ventilated, provided with oxygen. We are getting dangerously close to our CPU limit, and considering the crappy generators we have in here do occasionally stress at moments, like I tip up into the 90s every once in a while, it's not exactly gonna be good to go over. I'm also a little hesitant about the whole, you know, using more power for more thruster scenes. Like, look at that. We were up at 89.5 when we were accelerating initially. So, yeah, a little bit hesitant on that front. But that is going to do it for this episode. We've made some structural fixes to the ship here. I definitely like having a door now. Yeah, doors. So, until next time, Have a good one.